Hello friends, and thanks for joining us. Today we're going to learn about how to use diatonic chord shapes to enhance your solos. So in a previous lesson we learned about diatonic chords and how they move up and down the neck, and so now what we're going to do is modify these so that we can use them as raw material for improvising. So to recap, our diatonic chords up the neck and G are here. Here's our G, A minor, B minor, C, D, E minor, F sharp diminished back up to G. Diatonic chord shapes. So what we're going to do with each of these is reduce them down to their thirds. In other words, we have the G chord here with the G on top, but then the B here is the major third. And as we go along, we'll have major, minor, third. So, with my right hand, I'm going to play backward and forward rolls on the first, third, and fifth strings as I go up the neck. So. And back down. So already we have a very inherent musical quality. So we need a song as an example. And that song is going to be the traditional bluegrass tune, Big Sciota, which I'll play the A and B part without the repeats in it, just so we can get it all in our heads collectively, and then show you how to use this diatonic third pattern as a tool for your toolkit for improvisation. So Big Sciota A part sounds like this. And the B part sounds like this. Okay, so the chords for that tune are pretty basic. We'll go through those real quick. So we have G, D, G, G, D, G, 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 C, G, D, G. There's the A part. And the B part we have G, D, D, C, C, E minor, G, D, G. Okay, so if we apply the diatonic thirds technique to just the chord changes, we could end up with something like this. For your A part. And your B part, it could sound like this. So you can hear the melody in that a bit. As we move up and down the neck, we can enhance that a little bit more, so you hear a little bit more of the melodic quality of the tune, but we're operating within the framework of the chord changes and the melody of the song. So if we were going to play around with that a little bit and do a little bit of improvising on Big Sciota, it could sound like this. For your A part, B part maybe could go. And as you move around, you'll find different ways to enhance your technique. You could change your right hand technique a bit if you wanted to. You could include some triplets in that if you wanted, like this. There are a lot of different ways to mess around with it as you go through it. And in next lesson, we will learn how to add a note to this to change the harmony a little bit, which will give it a whole different quality as you go through and use it as a tool for improvisation. So, to recap, we took our major diatonic chord shapes, reduced them to their thirds, and used them within the framework of Big Sciota as a tune. So, if you wanted to hear that a little bit back to back, it could go. And so on. So feel free to use it back and forth, dip in and out of the melody, change it, move around. Try and explore and see what kind of different ideas you come up with, and then in the next lesson we'll add some more to it.